I'm Dr. D'Artagnan Scorza, the Executive Director and Founder of the Social Justice Learning Institute, and today we're going to talk about what it means to drive for change. We're headed to pick up Amarion, one of our Urban Scholar and Bloom alumni, who's going to talk about how he's working in our community to transform the very conditions that we all face and help make things better. So join me as we head on down to Compton and pick up Amarion as we learn how to drive for change.
Hello.
Hey, Amarion, what's happening, man?
Nothing much. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, brother. I'm on my way to pick you up for lunch. You good?
Oh yeah, sounds great, man. I know a good taco spot.
Oh, that sounds great, man. Let's definitely do that. I'm about to plug you into the GPS, and we're heading down there right now.
Let's do it. Sounds great.
All right, talk to you soon. I'll see you in a few.
This car is just terrific.
It is an amazing vehicle, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's good to see you, brother.
You as well.
What do you think about all this, by the way? Like, I mean, there's always so many good things about our community to see and to learn and to love. I mean,
exactly.
You see the beautiful homes, but we also see, you know, some of the challenges, right?
Yeah.
Some of the furniture on the side of the road. So, like, what's going on in the neighborhood?
Really, you know, just with like the gang violence, and then not only that, but you have like, you know, the police brutality and stuff like that. And actually just the other day, some cops came up to the park and was like, they was asking, they like, where the guns at? Like, we know you got the guns.
So the cops just came straight up and was like, where are your guns
and just
at?
got out the car like, yeah, we know you guys got the guns. Like, where the guns at? And I'm like, I just walked off because I'm like, huh? Like, come on, it's not the way you know, come and do your job. Exactly.
Were those sheriffs or were those like...
Yeah, sheriffs.
Yeah,
it's always the sheriffs, though. The sheriffs is like terrible. You know?
The first time I got pulled over was by the sheriffs too. I bought a used car. Actually, it was a 1995 Honda Accord. It was a white Honda Accord. I just pulled it off the lot, and I pulled it off the lot, and as soon as I pulled off the lot, I had my brother in there with me in the front seat. I had my little brother and my girlfriend, they were in the back seat. And as soon as I pull off about a block or two away, they stop me, right? They get behind me and they're like, so what are you doing? Like, where you headed? I'm like, well, I'm heading home. And they're like, where'd you get this car? I was like, dude, I just bought it. Like, I just pulled off the lot like 2 blocks ago, like right there. And he was like, well, where are your papers? Show me your papers. He didn't even ask me for my driver's license. It literally ruined my happy moment, right? The moment I get my first car, I finance my first vehicle, I pull it off and I can't even like enjoy it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I deal with this literally all the time.
It's a problem that we got to figure out how to solve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just thinking about where we are today, right? I mean, George Floyd was killed with a knee on his neck. Eric Garner was saying he could not breathe, right? Like, thinking about where we are these days, I think something has to change, right? It can't be like this on a regular basis.
Somebody has to break the cycle.
I mean, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I know that it can't go on this way because police officers are people too.
Exactly.
They're human beings too. You know what I'm saying? And so on one hand, it's like, yo, you wear a badge and you can carry a gun, but you're a human just like me.
Exactly.
And if you didn't have that badge or if you didn't have that gun, would you want people treating you the way you treat some of us?
Exactly.
Right? Like, is that okay? Is that supposed to be the case?
Like, or would you want your child to come in the house and the police just did this to him and did that? I'm sure you wouldn't like it. So, you know, don't feel it's okay to be out here doing this to other people.
Yeah, I think that's right. But I think when you add up like some of the other challenges we're facing, right? I mean, even as I drive around, I mean, I love Compton. I have family in Compton. It's a beautiful city. But I know we're also dealing with other issues in our community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I think about somebody joining a gang, often people join gangs because there's just not a lot of opportunity, and sometimes there's not a lot of support at home. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I got like friends. I be trying to talk to them, you know, and just tell them, like, you know, it's like more to life, man. Like, you don't have to settle for this. And I tell them, it's like it's really like a cycle. I'm like, the stuff y'all doing, bro, I was a kid seeing my family do it, and they went to jail, some passed away, bro. I'm like, y'all don't want to be like that, bro.
And what do they say?
And they'll just be like, yeah, man, I hear you. I'll be like, you hear me, bro, but as you listen.
Your actions.
Exactly, like, you know.
And so part of it is just a matter of figuring out, you know, like, how do we create jobs? How do we build more parks? How do we, you know, make sure that we can thrive in our own neighborhoods or the neighborhoods we grew up in too? You know what I mean? All right, you ready to get some food?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, let's do this. I am ready. I'm a little hungry. It's lunchtime. We're going to get this charging
really
done.
So smooth.
It does, man. It's good.
That's all I can think about.
Extra smooth. And we here at the EV Go chargers.
Oh,
so
okay.
this would do like really fast charging too.
Wow, I did not know.
Yeah.
That
they have these electric vehicle chargers, huh?
Yeah, especially right here. I didn't know that.
You didn't expect to see them like here in this area?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't even know they have these chargers here for electric vehicles. So you can think, like, if you have an electric vehicle, you can actually charge it.
And that's great. You ain't spending the gas. What gas money you save so much?
Let's go get this food. But first, let's charge. So I think the question though is, you know, what could it look like for us if we had the resources that we needed? If things were conducive to you, things were helpful for our community, for the environment, what would you see more of?
I like to see, like, you know, more like little programs, like you said, like youth centers and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, it should be like something like that for, like, you know, the community. Like it could be like another app we create. Cause, you know, some people, they don't like, they gotta do all this research and then go through there. We'll have like basically an app that you know,
let them know where the resources are.
Yeah, and help you find the things that you really looking for. So it's like, I'll make an app to where you can find jobs. You can, you know, if it got something to do with your health, you can find that. If anything, like, you know.
So there's a place where resources are available for us to help take care of ourselves, take care of our community.
So you ain't got no choice. You can't complain and say, oh, I had to do. Nah, it's all there for you.
Well, here we are. We back. I appreciate you hanging out today, man.
I appreciate you for having me.
I really do,
man.
bro.
It was a great opportunity, for real, for real. All right, my brother.
There are many young men in our community like Amarion who are driving for change each and every day. While it's not always easy, we are all committed to improving each other's lives and to building a brighter and healthier future. Always remember to stay hopeful and charged up for the journey ahead.